Hey y'all, and welcome back to another addition to the 2021 Disney Princess Bullet Journal series. Now, if you can't already guess by the lovely green color palette I have prepared, this month's princess is none other than New Orleans' most ambitious and hard-working lady, the lovely Tiana from The Princess and the Frog. Now, why did I choose Tiana? Well, for a couple reasons. One is that I associated the masquerade ball scene, the spooky bayou, and Dr. Facilier's voodoo shop with Halloween. You know, dressing up and spooky stuff. Not to mention the green and purple colors in the film. But the main reason I chose Tiana for October is that it's the birthday month of one of my longtime best friends, Ymani. Not only is Tiana her favorite princess, but we share wonderful memories with the film. I remember when we were in high school back in 2005, 2006, something like that. And we were on the public library's computer to look up news of upcoming Disney films. And that's when we discovered Disney's first Black princess. And that it was going to be hand-drawn. Oh man, we were excited. And we kept checking on the progress of that film year after year, and when the teaser trailer aired early 2009, we were so hyped, so much that I searched for theaters that would have a midnight showing, and only one theater did in Folsom. And I created an event on Facebook to gather my Disney-loving friends to go see it with me and Ymani. And it was awesome. Yeah, I know, Disney freak. Anyway, back to the video. The cover art is done, and we're just gonna go over to this side and set up my memories page. Alright, now that the first two pages are done, I am going to move on to setting up my monthly calendar. So for this month, I did the Dutch door layout again. I know, shocking, but the aesthetic I had in mind for the calendar was the bayou. So I knew I was going to use a lot of green, so I used that to outline the calendar, and I imagined Spanish moss hanging down, surrounding the calendar, and below would be water with lily pads and flowers. I still don't know if I want to leave them white or do purple like they were in the movie. So I'm still deciding that I might color them later on, but for now, for this video, they are white. And then up top, I wanted it to look as if Ray wrote October, and then, of course, have Evangeline for him to look at. Now, with the magic of editing, I'm going to finish off the calendar by filling in the dates and slightly move the book. And all that's left is to add the stickers up top. Honestly, I love how simple this looks, so I just left it like that and moved on to my other spreads, my monthly focus and expectations, and social media content planning page. I'm really glad I have these extra spaces for me to write down my focus points of the month, what I expect to happen in October, and these sections where I brainstorm about my videos and future journal themes. It just helps me keep my thoughts together and organized. And the Instagram schedule is helpful as well because it keeps me on track, which I am this month, and oh man, does it feel so good to have my October journal video be ready at the beginning of the month. Now, all that's left is finish off with a few stickers. This Dutch door calendar is the bee's knees. It's a nice minimal look with just enough to let you know you're in the bayou. And I am so ready to start filling out these sections with my ideas and goals and you name it. Now it is time to move on to the next spread. So for this page, I have something special planned for a future video. So I'm just going to skip this and work on my finances spread because I have a little more setting up needing to be done, but it's going to be worth it, so stay tuned. Last month, I actually did fine with the one-page layout for all my tracking and such, so I repeated the same thing with this beautiful washi tape of lily pads that fit the theme so well. To go over the layout, I simply have 3 tables to keep track of my income, when bills get paid, and the miscellaneous spending I will do throughout the month. And for that section, I consider it the treat yourself section because the bills is essential spending as well, like groceries and gas and such. I also have this small section where I can see how I started in the beginning of the month versus the end, and whether I am spending wisely. And in the top corner, I have this mini calendar to highlight when the bills get paid, because it just helps me visualize when they're getting paid versus when I get my paycheck. And the final touch is to add a little note section with Tiana on it. And finally, I'm going to move on and set up the first of the weeklies. So October technically has 6 weeks, but the first one is so short, I just decided to put it with the second one for this layout. And I got my pictures nice and printed, ready to stick them in and tell the story of Tiana, who is an ambitious woman working hard to save money and get the restaurant she and her daddy always dreamed of. Luckily, she gets enough money to get her restaurant when her best friend Lottie pays her to make her man-catching beignets for a party. Tiana then fantasizes about how she is almost there at the point where her dreams come true with the opening of her restaurant. Then on the other side of town, we have Prince Naveen and his butler Lawrence arrive in New Orleans, headed to the LaBeouf's masquerade ball, when they are stopped by the Shadow Man himself, Dr. Facilier. Then, during one of the best villain songs, the two have their fortune told, and thinking they could get what they want, they shake hands to seal the deal, not knowing that Prince Naveen will be turned into a frog. Later that evening, Tiana is ambushed with news of how she may not be able to get her restaurant due to being outbid. Then she accidentally ruins her costume, and Charlotte takes her up to her room to let her wear the iconic blue dress. Now, all that was left was to add a little bit of color to my weekly task list and the days of the month. I actually didn't know if I wanted to write any lyrics around the photos. I kind of liked just using stickers to decorate the page. So that's what I did, and I think it turned out pretty cute. it's done. Oh, you may have noticed my nails are now a dark green. God, they almost look black in this video. And that's because I have the house open and it got a little bit chilly in here during filming. Anyway, time for the final flip through. All right, that is our October setup. I really love how this line art turned out. Even Madre says this is her favorite one that I've done so far. I'm curious about what memories I will have during this month and what events I may attend, but I'm just enjoying the present and whatever happens, happens. Yeah, I don't know what I'm gonna do about these flowers, but c'est la vie. But I will tell you, I love what I did up top here with Ray, Evangeline, and Tiana. It just looks very nice with the bayou scene. And of course, with the Dutch door layout, I see my schedule on this side, and then I have my focus and expectations, and all my brainstorming kind of hidden by the calendar. I am very excited about this challenge next month because, in a way, it will help me with my finances. And don't worry, I will be documenting my little journey on my Instagram, on posts and stories, but I will also have a video on this channel. I am so glad to have these first 2 weeks already set up before the month starts. It is seriously the little things that bring me joy, especially when it comes to efficiency and organization. And remember, I will be creating the rest of my weekly layouts in my next video, which I am planning to post next week. So for now, we're set, and I am so ready for this month to start. Which is funny because I was dreading this month after my tarot card reading with my cousin, which you can watch here on this channel. Just click this card in the corner and I'll even have a little link in the description. Anyway guys, that about wraps it up for October. I hope you all enjoyed the content because I always love making it. So go ahead and give this video a thumbs up. Subscribe to my channel for more bullet journal videos and other awesome content. And stay tuned for more drama.